So I get asked a lot of questions about my health and how I take care of myself. What do I eat? How do I exercise? But one of the number one questions I get is, what kind of vitamins and supplements do you take? And I love answering that question, but I thought it would be really helpful if I just did a really quick video for you guys so you could see exactly what it is I take. Now, keep in mind, this is not advice for you to go out and take these supplements for yourself. Please make sure that you're talking to your doctor about supplements if you're on any kind of prescription medication, because I am definitely not an expert. I'm just sharing with you what I do because you asked. So here it is. I take 4 supplements daily on top of 2 prescription medications. So all of these supplements are okay for me to take on the type of prescription that I'm on. I take a blood pressure medication. So all of these have been cleared by my heart doctor, okay, you guys? So again, these are just what I take, but none of these are really harmful. You just need to be careful and run it by your physician. The number one vitamin that I take every day is obviously something everybody should be taking, is a multivitamin. I have tried so many different multivitamins. I would take them in the morning like I'm supposed to with breakfast, and I would be so sick at my stomach 20 minutes later. I would give up. I mean, I've tried so many different multivitamins. I'd take 1 or 2 and say, this is not worth it. Let me try a different brand. So I spent a lot of money before I found one that worked for me. And I finally found it because I was pregnant and I had to take a multivitamin. And I thought, I better find one that doesn't make me sick on top of the morning sickness that I was dealing with. So I searched and searched. I tried about 3 before I found this specific one that I'm going to share with you guys today. So the multivitamin that I take, I found on Amazon. It's called My Kind Organics. And I'm going to link this in the description below so you guys can find it really easy if you want to just look on Amazon. This one I have set up to come to my house like every 30 days on a reoccurring order. So this is just a really great vitamin, but it's certified organic, it's certified vegan, gluten-free. This one is specific to women, but you know, you guys can get so many different kinds. Like they even have prenatal vitamins, men's vitamins, children's vitamins, and this one does not make me sick. So this is just a really good, well-balanced multivitamin, and there's nothing extra in it. You just take 1 a day, and it's not hard on my stomach. I think it's because there's not a bunch of synthetic stuff in these, like there isn't a lot of multivitamins. So this is my number one vitamin of the day, multivitamin, so that I make sure that I'm getting all the nutrients I need, even on those days where I'm really busy and I may not be eating as well as I should. So the second vitamin I take daily is collagen. I have tried collagen a couple of different ways, and I really like it in both forms that I'm going to share with you, but the form that I currently am taking is a pill form. I did do the big tubs of, they're just like big, they look like protein powder tubs of collagen powder, and you know, you can get them just about anywhere, but I always ordered mine on Amazon just because I love the convenience of shopping on Amazon. So I'll put a link in the description below to the type of collagen that I was using in powder form, but I added it to my coffee in the morning, and there's no taste. It was really great, but it was a bovine collagen. And I did some research though, and I wanted to try the marine collagen from fish and just see if that did anything different, if I felt any different, if I noticed my skin being different. And I can honestly say that I don't feel a big difference taking one or the other. So I don't think it matters to me, but I do feel better when I'm taking collagen. Now I'm 37, soon to be 38 here in like, 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks. It's coming, you guys. Oh my gosh. So I think taking collagen is important now because preventative care is so much better than having to take care of it on the back end, okay? So this is the collagen that I take. It's a type 1 collagen, okay? This is just marine collagen peptides. And again, I got this on Amazon, and I will put a link in the description below to this one so you guys can research it, check it out, see if it's going to be one for you. This one is also gluten-free and non-GMO, and it just has 1,472 milligrams of fish collagen peptide in it. So it's a pretty good one. You take 4 capsules of this a day, 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon or in the evening. So I started taking collagen just because of my joints. I know that I am prone to arthritis. It runs in my family, and I wanted to go ahead and get a jump start on that, not just for my outward appearance, but for my inward appearance. Like, we have to pay attention to the things that we can't see. So the things that I can't see, but I can definitely feel, are my joints in my back and my knees and my elbows, things like that. So I want to stay stay as healthy as possible. And collagen is just a really great additive to your diet. So now I want to share with you just what I take to kind of help keep me on track with my gut health. So I used to take just a probiotic, but then I read something somewhere that said you need to probably take both pro and prebiotic together. So I just decided to try it, and I felt a great difference in going ahead and taking them together. So this is what I take for digestive health. I take a pro and prebiotic from Align, and it's just a dual biotic. Anytime you put a pro and prebiotic together, it's called microbiome therapy. So I really wanted to have the healthiest gut possible, that I wasn't being constipated and having issues there. Plus also, when your gut is healthy, you can lose weight a whole lot easier. And it also helps when you're healthy, when you have a healthy gut, you tend to just have healthier body all around. Your gut is like your second brain. It really is so important to help us stay healthy as possible. But when our stomach is not doing well, the rest of our body tends to suffer. So when we have diets that are high in sugar and high in fat, we're breaking down the good bacteria in our stomachs, and it's harder for us to digest things the right way. A prebiotic is just a type of dietary fiber. We need dietary fiber in our bodies for healthy digestion, okay? Like we all know, we've heard fiber helps you go. We need to be able to go so we can rid ourselves of all the junk that's in our body. We don't want to have sickness and disease and obesity and all that kind of stuff. So having a healthy gut really can lend to losing weight and making sure that your metabolism is doing what it's supposed to be doing, and you're keeping your cells in your body as healthy as possible by letting everything run at its optimal level. Prebiotic is a type of dietary fiber that you can get in your food from onions, sauerkraut, garlic, artichokes. From just eating those foods, you can get good prebiotics in your diet. A probiotic is just a healthy bacteria for your body. Those two working together is just a really great combination. So you can get probiotics from foods such as sauerkraut, kombucha, yogurt, and pickles. Those are just a few, but you guys can go online and Google what other foods there are that have prebiotic and probiotic advantages to them and eat those if you don't want to take a supplement. I do both. I take a supplement and then I just eat regular amounts of food. I don't make sure I'm eating specific pre and probiotic foods every day, but you could if you didn't want to take a supplement. So I saved the best for last, honestly, because I just found this vitamin a month ago and I have fallen in love with it, and I thought, my goodness, I got to tell you guys about it, because there's been some of you ask me what type of supplements and vitamins I take, and I hadn't been taking this one, so I didn't tell you about it. Now I want to tell you. If you've ever heard of the brand Ollie, you already know you love them, but if you've not heard of this brand, you're missing out. So check out their whole line of vitamins, because they have others for kids and all kinds of different things out there. So Ollie you can find at Walmart, you can get at Amazon, Target, Walgreens, so many places. But I found this really cool little gummy. You guys, can you see that right there? Goodbye stress. Ta-da! It says keep calm and stay alert with GABA, L-theanine, and lemon balm. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, let me just give that a quick try. I bought this vitamin because I have definitely been experiencing higher levels of stress than I'm used to. Just even trying to pump this content out for you guys is stressful at times. And I want to provide you guys with value. And I want to provide you with things that are helpful to you and encouraging at the same time. So I have to think about that stuff a lot. So I think about you a whole lot, you guys, okay? And that can lead to a little bit of stress. Plus I'm a perfectionist, and that is a stressful thing in and of itself when I'm editing my videos, for instance. And then all the other things that go along with just being alive can cause stress. And I was just experiencing a lot more stress than I had been, and I thought, let me just try this vitamin out and see if it really is good and helpful for stress. I think it was only like $12 or $13, so it really wasn't an expensive vitamin, and I thought, well, it can't hurt. And I really did need to see if it was going to work for me, because I was in a place where I was forgetting things a lot, and when you're in a hyper stress mode, it really affects your memory and of course your emotions. So I wanted to just try and see if it would work and help just kind of alleviate some of that, because I know that being stressed out continuously isn't good. It depletes your body, it depletes your brain of certain hormones that it needs to function properly. So one of the ingredients in this stress relief vitamin is GABA. GABA is actually a hormone in our brain that helps us not worry. It's called the worry hormone. When our GABA levels are lower than they should be, we tend to worry a whole lot more about things that maybe we wouldn't worry as much about if we had normal levels of GABA. But when our bodies are overstressed all the time, we're starting to deplete that. It's like being in a car and driving all the way from one side of the country to the other. If you don't stop and refuel, you're going to run out of gas, you're going to get stuck, you're not going to be able to move or go anywhere. It's the same with our hormones in our brains. We really do need to pay attention to those things. So without getting into a whole big lecture about all that, I just thought this was definitely going to be helpful because it does have GABA in it. You can actually eat foods that will increase this hormone as well. The L-theanine that's in this is really helpful, which is, it's called GABA's partner even on here. The L-theanine you can find in things like bananas. So if you're feeling really depressed or overwhelmed or stressed out, you know what? Eat a banana or two every day. Make sure you're having a banana at breakfast, maybe pick one up at lunch. There's other foods that have it in there. So there's just a lot of things out there. You guys can go look it up. Again, not an expert here, not an expert, but just from what I've learned, what I've researched and read for my own body, it's definitely helped. And then lemon balm is a soothing botanical that's been used for centuries to help quiet the mind. So I just thought all of those together really could use that. So I've been taking Ollie Goodbye Stress for a little over a month now, and they do recommend that you don't take this every single day. This is not something you need to take every day, but the first week that I had this, I did take it every single day because I just knew that I had already depleted and I needed to refuel. But I started to feel better right away. I just noticed a huge difference within the first 2 days of taking it. I felt like I could actually breathe and take on some things that I was just kind of not really handling very well before. I knew that I needed to find some kind of relief in that. You know, I journal and I do the relaxation things and all that, but busyness causes a lot of stress, and I hadn't had a lot of downtime in that season, and I'm trying to fight for that downtime. And you guys, this is just a little encouragement for you if you're in the same boat. Please just make sure that you are setting some boundaries in your life where you can say no to certain things or people who maybe just expect a lot out of you or always expect you to say yes or be there when they call or whatever it is. Just, you know, set some healthy boundaries. For me, for instance, I have to set healthy boundaries and not answer my phone sometimes or, you know, just take a walk and make sure that I am present with my children when I'm with my children and focused on my work when I'm working. And it's okay to disappoint some people in order to make sure that you stay as healthy as possible and keep your stress levels in a normal range, because we all experience normal amounts of stress. But when it gets to the point of being hyper stressed, then you're really putting your body at risk for some health problems, and you don't really want to deal with all that. So I just want you guys to take care of yourself, that's all. So that's my daily vitamin intake. I will post a link to all of the vitamins in the description below, and please don't forget, if you liked this video and found it helpful, please just give it a quick thumbs up. It really helps out my channel, and if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button for more healthy from the inside out videos coming at you weekly. Thanks so much, you guys. Have a fabulous day. Bye.